side. This will move in a tiny bit, which means we're going to dig out this edge here, which allow us still to have the door. I'm going to have to put like hay grass and shit along this. So that'll allow me to put an air conditioner in here and heaters, even though I'm not going to be able to fit as many animals in here. I kind of wanted to put a bunch of small nesting boxes, because the small animals that what I've got the problem with when winter hits is they can't stay warm. All my other animals, they hit hypothermia, we'll just cull them, right? And then most of my other animals will have beds. So, hold on. Well, mate, can I get you to haul that out of here? Alright. Cool. I also need to still put some more heaters around the place, but we're working on it. They'll pop this from this end. That will allow my animals to be in here. Turk. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find a couple of heaters. I also don't know what the fuck's up with my throat tonight. I don't have like my neck warmer on to like, I don't know, kind of combat against the temperature. Beza. Thank you for the resub, man. What the fuck? I'm finding a whole year of... Wait, hold on. A whole year of subs. Wait, has it been... It has been over a fucking year. God damn. I'm only on a 2-month streak as well. How you doing, Buzzer? I feel like it's been a hot minute. I was just saying I don't know what's up with my voice tonight. I don't have like my neck warmer on to kind of keep it comfortable, so yeah. How you been? Chess table needs chairs. They do need chairs, and I think we used up all of the chairs, or not. That's allocated. We got 2 that aren't allocated. Let's pop them up here. Well, it's since like almost 1.5 years ago. That's finally a sub milestone. Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure, like, because I recall like more so talking to you around like October, November kind of thing, as opposed to like the sub sort of what do you call it, like foliage kind of thing with that, whatever the word is. But yeah, now I know you've been around for more than a year, but it's pretty cool. I'm gonna get my stretches in. Hold on. There we go. That feels better. Alright, so we're going to have some benches up here and they'll be happy with that hopefully soon. What have you been up to, Berza? I assume working muchly. I assume that's how things are at the moment. How's Llama doing? Okay. Dental and hygienist stuff last week or so. So final wisdom tooth is dying in a horrible death. I'm going to take my sanity with it, Jesus. Ah yes, the joys of wisdom teeth. Yeah, that definitely won't be fun if you're getting them all like removed and stuff, or you're in the process of like getting them removed and shit. I also don't know if we've all got the same color blue here, because some people got lighter floors. You know what I should do? I should do like fucking like limestone floors or some shit. Or we could go full tilt silver. Give everybody some silver ass rooms and make it fancy. Maybe. I'm going for like fancy shit this time. Also, I still obviously don't have enough bedrooms, but we're working on it. So, what I might do is, because I know we've got to do a bunch of bedrooms, I might just start copying the bedrooms around and getting them available for my people to build. Because if they're available to build, my people will go and build them. Although this bottom room's a little bit... Oh no, that's right. I've got the extra wall there. That's what that is. So, yeah. Very little work this time of year. I've just been spending an excessive amount of time with my best friend. She and I got closer last few months, and she's dealt with several losses in her family lately, so just trying to be a stable friend with her whilst I have free time going. That's very wholesome. I think you mentioned this a little bit last time I got to catch up with you too. But, yeah. No, that's, it's kind of a nice way to sort of spend your spare time, if, you know, in a way. like, it's very unfortunate for her, but at the same time, it's nice that you are available to be there and stuff, you know? I had a lot of work in New Year's. Specifically, our work was literally twice as busy. There's 100% LFL growth. I don't know what LFL is. Compared to the previous year. Well, but other than that, extremely low number of shifts. I didn't have one last week at all. It's definitely a silver lining amongst the storm in the clouds. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing about, like, the lack of shifts, but if it's just a matter of it's not the busy time of the year, then that's awesome, you know, if you've got downtime. Especially if you're aware that, like, it has downtime and stuff, you know, that'd be cool. I'm, got most of the colony moved in here, except for obviously, like, I don't have the beds. I don't have sufficient bedrooms for them and stuff. So I'm still working on that, but I'm also still out here culling as many animals as physically possible. Also trying to get everybody a room before winter hits. So there is that. But yeah, apart from that, it's going alright. We got a psychic soothe before, so everybody's calm the fuck down. And it's nighttime, so as long as some people got some components spare, we might be able to get some shit built. I still need to go through and, like, put some doors on these so people don't get stuck in rooms and shit, but you know how it is. How it is with my colony. Somebody's going to get themselves stuck in a wall, and I'm only going to find out when they start having, like, malnourishment or some shit, you know? Apparently I'm having a tantrum. Hold on. It's darkness. Yeah, no, I feel that. There's nothing I could do about that, acrylic. Yeah, no. So it's definitely nice of that. It's like for like, so if you compare the specific day holiday directly with one from like the last time it happened. Okay. That makes sense. Normally whenever I see like LF and like my brain autofills it to like looking for group, even though that's not where that conversation is going. It just always does. So yeah, even if I'm trying to like keep up with a conversation, if it's got those letters like LF starting it, I'm gonna automatically assume that you're looking for a group or the business was looking for a group or something, you know. I don't know why, it's just how it functions, my brain. It's fantastic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Did I end up having these on the bottom side for the bedrooms? Hang on. Yeah, I did. I also should really rotate their beds. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have rotated the beds for it, but this is only a 3x, so it's fine. We'll get everybody a door somewhere. And then I will only start building the double bedrooms after I've got the majority of the beds built, because I have to go find the couples and allocate them the bedrooms. There's a couple of people I need to keep away from each other, just to salvage the relationship of a couple of others. So yeah, I just have to be mindful who gets a bed and who their partners are and stuff. I'm going for group support player. What's a highlighter? I have my shut up. That's funny. Imagine if you walked into your work and you just started your day off with that. And that's why the upper bedrooms are bigger. I didn't notice that. It's pretty easy to miss because I don't usually hover around up here too much, but this is essentially like the overall aesthetic of the bedrooms. So we've got 2 single beds and a double bed only on the top and the bottom, and then when you go down to the side ones, they're triple singles so that I can fit more colonists, because I only had like 24 couples in my colony, and now I've got like a couple more, but I have allocated I think about 30 double beds. So I can have about 30 couples, which if I get more than that, I'm kind of fucked, because I don't think I have room for it. But also if I get more couples, I also fucked because I don't have more bedrooms. So at this point, they get a bedroom if they're single. That's the best thing to be at the moment. Hey, Shaylee. The 945 animals are so many. It is. We've been culling them all night so far. But at the rate in which my colonists, my animals reproduce, they're kind of like popping out about 100 animals, new animals daily. So, yeah, even if I am culling like 100 per day, I'm barely keeping on top of it, essentially. It is kind of an issue, but like I have got auto cull as well. It's just that we just moved in. Like these numbers were huge before. I also want to cull some of my boomalopes, but I want to do that safely. But a lot of them are juveniles. A lot of my animals are in the juvenile stage, and when they hit adulthood, they'll get auto culled. And then I'll kind of adjust the numbers to accommodate for like amounts and stuff. Basically what I want to have is a really, really high number of females so that we have a constant production of baby animals. And then I'll have an auto cull on the amount of juveniles that I can keep. So when they have like certain juveniles, they should theoretically get auto culled soon after birth, instead of going through the whole process of handling all the way through to adulthood and wasting like somebody's time handling. I do not know where that one got culled. It's in here somewhere. The fuck? Who the fuck played that? I don't know who did that, but I hate you. Just subtly there. As thank you for the bits, but fuck you. I also didn't know that I had that on one of my like jump scares, and now I have a bellyache. So yeah, I hurt myself. Is it already in best pen? Is it my 7 days neurons just activated? I didn't even register it as 7 days to die to begin with. Honestly, does it must find the screamer? I forgot that they have that noise because I haven't played it for ages. I just haven't hopped on and played 7 days. Pretty much since they did whichever update it was that had the Yeti and the bee spitting one. Swarm spitter and stuff. I considered it the other day, hopping on and playing it, but I just don't feel like playing it at the moment, like at all. So I'm just not forcing myself to play it, because if I play it and I'm not enjoying it, then nobody's going to enjoy like listening to me play and stuff. Yeah, they had a couple of new zombies. This is a few months back, quite a few months back. They had a Yeti they brought in, and I think called the Frostclaw, and they had the Plague Spitter. And I just wasn't enjoying, there was a lot of things that I wasn't enjoying with the direction that they were going in. But then they added those, and I really wasn't enjoying the direction it was going in. And I was like, nah, fuck this. Like, if I don't enjoy it, I'm not going to want to play it and stuff. I also don't know what kind of color I want these flaps to be. Maybe wool? Maybe? Make it about that color. But anyway, there was other stuff leading up to it that I wasn't enjoying for a while. And that was like the nail of the head kind of thing. I just wasn't, So I'm like, nah, I'm not going to force myself to play it. And they changed them. They changed them to be Chuck. The Frostclaw is now Chuck, a human zombie. And they changed the other one to be, I think, more of a, Native American maybe zombie. But like, I still just haven't gone back to go and try it. I just don't feel like playing. I just don't have much drive. Like, I kind of want to play for the building aspect. I kind of want to build stuff. But I sort of just don't want to deal with the fuck around of the magazines and the not being free to, like, you know, get resources and the screamers constantly. I was getting a lot of screamers all the time. So it was making it next to impossible for me to actually do anything in between blood moons and stuff. It was driving me nuts. So I just kind of stopped. But yeah. maybe one day I'll go back and I'll play it again, but I'm not promising anybody that I'm going to play it. This pause move while asleep. I'm not surprised if I can. I would probably move my paws after that too. That was alerting, like alarming. There's the word, very alarming. I like the idea of more zombie types. Interested to see what they're like, but I'm worried I'll hate them because of how poorly the Fun Pimps does everything else. I wouldn't mind if some of them were like locked to a biome. I think I'd probably like it a little bit more like that. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to see them add back in some of the zombies that they used to have. That would be cool. Just like they wouldn't even have to get creative, just add back in some of the ones they've had in the past. And that would be pretty cool, but I don't see them kind of doing that. Can I get Lauren, mate? Can I get you to come back? Won't do hauling. That's fine. I really should. Maybe. Yeah, you can do hauling. Psychic Suit's still going on too, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know. At some point in time, I'll probably play it again, but there's several things I'd kind of like to see them change. Because, like, I like the building aspect. It was the part of, you know, 7 Days to Die that I enjoyed was building excessively. And when I can't do a lot of building, it kind of, like, if I can't build at my own pace kind of thing, and I have to go out and scavenge, but every time I go out and scavenge, I get attacked by, you know, a screamer, for instance. I don't enjoy it, and yeah, I'm not gonna force myself to go out or I'm not gonna like change the settings to make it like less and stuff, because I feel like it's not going to fix it. I feel like I'm still going to get like a random horde of screamers and stuff on any given day, and it's just still going to be annoying. I don't know who broke the lights in there for those to be off color, but they're fixed now. I would like to see somebody taking these little piles away. That would be great, but I'm also not seeing anywhere that I can store meat. I might need to move a couple of things around, because originally... Also, where did my other one from there go? Where the fuck did that one go? I didn't ask for that one to move. Did somebody destroy this? Did I destroy that? Did I move that? I don't remember. I'm gonna build another one because I don't know what happened to that. But anyway, I don't know if I want that one there either, but what I do want, as long as these are all just one pile, is I want you guys to store meat in here. Raw food. I want meat. I want meat on this side. I had cooked meals going up on like the top half and stuff, but I'm kind of running out of meat storage spots, unfortunately, and I don't really want to just throw it in on the floor. I guess I could store this as more meat. And then I'd love to turn these ones and say don't put meat on these, but at the moment I don't know if I've actually got enough room to store that much meat. So I have got medicine on one of these, and that's fine. I got hay grass and shit. Oh, my trader's arrived. Neat. Let me go have a look at that. You guys arrived in like the worst corner, honestly. I kind of want to know if these guys can make it all the way in. I'll save that. But yeah, the 7 Days to Die building is nice. I like the voxel building games a lot. Played way too many Minecraft and Stability Mechanic, which is fun to design based around. See, the thing is, like, I've never played Minecraft, and when I watch people play it, I get motion sickness from watching it. Even if like they've got like the character sway and stuff off, it doesn't matter. I get physically sick watching it. So I don't think I could play it myself. Because I have been like interested in it before, I've just never hopped on. It also gives me this like sensation of like loneliness when I look at it. Like there's a couple of games like that, like Sunken Land was a game that I played that like invoked loneliness when you played it, and I hated that because it's like I'm already playing it solo. I don't need to be like, you know, kicked in the teeth while I'm down and be like, now you get to feel lonely while you play it too, you know. Which trader is this? West Fin Farnham. I think we're sweet with them. Yeah, we're mostly sweet with them. Yeah, so I don't think I'd want to play Minecraft in that capacity because it would probably make me nauseous and feel lonely playing it. But I don't mind 7 Days to Die. My only problem is the changes that they keep making that make it that I can't just hop on and build shit. That annoys me. Because I used to like when I could just hop on and I could sit there and I could build. I could sit in the base and I could build and I could just defend shit as it occasionally appeared and stuff. That was nice. I also don't know if they're actually going to come in here because I don't think I have a second gate. They have a gate. They have the option to come in. They're just not going to come over the fence. But yeah, I don't really know any other games that kind of do that kind of building. And I kind of don't really like hopping on games that, you know, I spend like a day or so and then, you know, some other day I like stop playing it or it forces an update and loses it. And then all the time I've spent working or acquiring the stuff is just gone. Hang on a sec. I'm going to try to cough. Hold on. I feel like I need to put up the sore voice thing, but like my voice isn't sore. It just sounds like shit. Let me change that. Let's just go with RIP voice because I don't know what the fuck's actually wrong with it. Is that thing fitting in its little thing? Yeah, it is. Why is that not centered? Hold on a second. What happened to you centering yourself? Where is the thing for that? Hold on. I thought I had it centered. Centered? Yeah, it's allegedly centered. That doesn't look very centered to me. Hold on. Let me pull that over sideways a little bit. Maybe it's the capitalization, perhaps. I don't want it to get bigger. I just want it to be there. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my voice tonight, people. It's just being like grady, and I don't know why. It's not sore or anything. It's just blah. It's being blah. That's what it is. Yeah, I'd like to be able to build some stuff in a game. It's just that I don't like losing all of the resources or being forced to like update something. Like if I'm going to take the time to create something, I don't want to lose it. And it kind of irks me when it just goes. I also don't super need plasteel from you guys, but we'll see. But yeah, that kind of limits sort of games. I also really hate the kind of games that the way that you build, I could put it like as like Ark. Building an Ark, I hate that fucking shit. Where you've got like, it's a whole panel of a wall instead of a block. Just give me a block. I'll turn that into a different shape and build a wall out of that. I don't want a whole panel of a wall. Because then like you put it down and it's not quite aligned. Like it doesn't snap to things. Like at least that's something that Once Human did good with. But the problem with that is that they made it really, really fucking annoying to rotate shit. So that was something. I want your Psychic Shock Lance. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of the games kind of don't have that, and I hate trying to build with them. I think I got plenty enough TVs. I actually do think I could sell some of my TVs, but I'm going to hold on to them for just a bit longer. Could do with another telescope. I would love to have a better TV than what we've got, but this will be fine. Okay, so I do have the silver for this, but I should really be converting my gold at the moment because I do need gold for like advanced components in, I don't know if it's advanced components or if it's bionics. It's one of the two I need it for. I do need gold, but I can get more later. It's fine. Right now, I need more floor silver if I can. That's a little bit too much floor silver. Not that far off. Hold on. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so I'll take all your silver, I'll sell some of my gold, I'll get some psychic shock lance, I'll get some books, some organs, some more skill trains. I gotta use these, I gotta find them and use them. I don't want Luciferium or anything. I'll get some Glitter World medicine, get some components, advanced components. I do have animals I could sell, but let's not. I could also buy extra meat animals, but I think we're good for the moment. Yeah, I think we're good with that. The only problem is where you dropped it, mate. Corpsey, can I get you to tell them to dismiss? And then maybe start hauling in stuff. I'm going to grab a couple of people just to do hauling just for a minute, just before we waste time with this, because there are some very expensive things up in here that I don't want to leave out in the paddock. I don't want you to use it. Cypress is hauling that. I can haul that. I don't know why that one's not haulable. It's fair, I think we talked about the motion sickness thing before. I get that my mum can't play Minecraft because of that. She wanted to learn to play, but since she found it interesting, but it ended up not working out. Yeah, I have mentioned it a couple of times before because I was interested in potentially playing Minecraft at one point because my partner was playing it. And I'm like, sure, it looks like a game I could play. But all I found was every time I was watching him play it, I would feel like really nauseous. To the point where I'd actually have to ask him to like point the monitor away, or like, you know, I'd play it on like his other monitor or something like that. And that would help a little bit, but it wasn't a perfect system. Because, like, if I could see it out of the corner of my eye, it would also still make me nauseous. So, but I've also seen, like, Jay Lee's also played it with the motion bob off. And I still got sick from that. So whenever somebody's playing Minecraft, if somebody is, like, doesn't matter how much I like you, if you're streaming Minecraft, I'm not actively there. I'm so sorry, but I just can't deal with that level of motion sickness. The worst part is, like, I feel like Minecraft would be a game that I could probably actually like playing. Why can't you guys? No empty accessible space. Okay, hold on. This is what the deal is. Can I say, can you guys just put it on the floor in here? I know I said before not to have any in here, but I want it to be somewhere I can find it later. And I want you guys not to put it on these benches. The fuck is it? Yeah, it's not supposed to be on those benches. I think they haven't moved it because I don't have somewhere to put it yet, but they should put it just in here. I'm gonna probably... Actually, hold on. I could use this little spot. This would be a perfect little area to say, I want this to be only neurotrainers. I don't know. Let me click that. Let me fucking... What the fuck? And no neurotrainers in here. I don't know why it's double clicking. I literally couldn't tell you. But anyway, they'll have somewhere to go and put it. I also don't think I have things down to shred these fuckers yet. And by the look of it, we haven't moved the other benches either. So I'll have to go have a look at that. So now I'll have to go find somebody to move the other stuff in. I also need to take my time and have a look at which organs need to be refrigerated, because apparently some of them don't. So that's the thing. Alright, I think silver is the only thing that doesn't have somebody coming for it. Kit's too busy having a breakdown. Totally understandable. That isn't being hauled. That can haul after your sleep. After your sleep, what else we got? That's being hauled. That's being hauled. That is being... Some of these people's names I actually have to look and read because, like, some of them I'm not entirely sure is a word. Like, if it's a person or an animal kind of thing. I'll set that up to haul for a few times, and I want these things to uninstall. No power. You guys can uninstall them. I want to bring those in where I can see them. Also, I have quite a substantial amount of animals up in this pocket for some reason. I'm guessing there's grass. There's not a lot of actual natural pockets of grass in here, but I'm hoping my animals... My doors here are broken for the moment. I want to kind of put something that I can passage my animals through the zones at some point, because I have a lot that are staying up here and they're not going down the bottom because obviously I don't have openings for them. When this pops open, they should go rushing down. All right, like this is popped open here. They should be able to passage through, but we'll see. I'm also aware that I think there's like another couple of Minecrafts and stuff that are out, and like I've also looked at those. I've looked at like higher resolution mods and stuff for them. It's just that I kind of feel like Minecraft itself feels very empty. That's my only like issue with it. Unless you're like probably playing with a big group of people or with a themed one, I feel like they're very empty. I have some of my drink home. Alright. Yeah, I'm assuming what's going on with my voice today being like, it sounds rough, is 90% due to the probably pure amount of snoring I've been doing over the last couple of days. Because like, I've been trying to catch up on my sleep, and all I can think of is that I've just been probably snoring my ass off. And I haven't been like, it hasn't been dawning on me that it could be that kind of thing. Because yeah, I don't usually like remember the reason, and until I actually start speaking, because I don't usually start speaking most of the time until I start streaming. So I don't know that something's going wrong until I actually start speaking. Also, this area is dirty as fuck. I would love for somebody, hey Baxter mate, why can't you clean here? There should be a home zone. Hang on a second. Zones, home. Okay. Well, this could explain why this isn't getting tended to. Like, I don't want them to like spend all their fucking free time cleaning, but I also want this like section here to be cleaned. They haven't built up some of this yet, so I would say that's probably what's related to it. I haven't got in there. Normally speaking, I normally have the majority of the inside area allocated to home. I don't want them to go too far past the turrets, but I do need them to start counting some of these fucking areas as home.